Hello everybody, welcome to this video on TutorialsPoint. Today we are going to speak about a very interesting and an important topic which is known as having a positive attitude and a pleasant personality. Well, dear friends, before we even begin to talk about this particular module, I would like you all to ask yourself a question right now. Do you like, or rather I would say, do people like being in your company? Do people love to interact with you? Do you get a lot of respect and attention from people? Do people come to you to ask you for any kind of suggestion or advices? Well, my dear friends, if you have answered yes to all of these questions, it means to say that you are a person having a pleasant personality, and congratulations on that. Well, to all of those who have answered no to all these questions, we have a lot in store for you to become a person having a positive attitude and a pleasant personality. So let's see what's in store for us today. Let's get started. Agenda today will be, we will cover certain topics, having a positive attitude or defining what's a pleasant or a positive attitude, behaviors which define you, what is a pleasant personality and how to become a pleasant personality, key factors for having a pleasant personality, benefits of having a positive attitude, how do you have self-change and factors which go into making a self-change behavior, positive attitude and how it is linked to leadership behavior. Well, these are certain topics we will talk about today. Well, if I have to ask you a question, how do you define a pleasant personality? What exactly is the definition of personality? Well, personality is nothing but a unique way of behavior, thinking or feeling that defines you and makes you unique as a person. Having a pleasant personality is not a difficult task. You should know how to change yourself and what are the factors which go into changing yourself. If I have to define a pleasant personality, it means those who come in contact with you are really pleased to be with you and would like to remain in your company. It is very natural that every living being wants to feel loved, needed and respected, and they also want to be missed when they are not present. With a little effort on your part, you can transform yourself into being a pleasant personality. And trust me friends, today we are going to learn how to empower, how to transform ourselves into being a pleasant personality. It's not that difficult. How to create a pleasant personality? Well, there are certain tips and tricks which I'm going to share with you right now. Let's make note of that. How to create a pleasant personality? It is very important that a person who has a pleasant personality needs to be a fantastic listener. In one of the modules which we have discussed on TutorialsPoint, active listening skills. Well, I would like you to refer to that particular module and understand how to be a good listener. It is very essential. The second thing is you need to have interest into other people's life. Well, it's not always about I, me, myself. It's also about other people. Show interest into other people's life. People love to be acknowledged. Cheerfulness and enthusiasm. Well, nobody likes being around a dull and a boring person, do they? Let's be cheerful, full of energy, enthusiasm, because that's something that really motivates people, and people love to be around people who are always smiling and being cheerful. Be helpful, be kind, be generous. Let's do our bit for the society. Let's do our bit for people. Don't always be so self-centered and selfish. It's good to help others and motivate others all the time. It's important to have a pleasant personality. You need to have a control over your temper. Do not lose temper on small things. Learn how to be in control of your emotions rather than the emotions getting in control over you. Be in control of your life, be in control of your emotions, and that's how you can become a pleasant personality. It's important to be thankful and having a lot of gratitude. Always be thankful for the small things in your life and always shower your gratitude to God by saying a word of graciousness. It's important, and that's how it helps you to have a pleasant personality. We've understood what a pleasant personality is. Now let's understand what is attitude. Well, if I have to define attitude, all it means to say is that it is a mental position relative to a particular way of thinking or being. Having a positive attitude results into positive thinking. Well, attitude is the way you react or not react. It's the way you look at things. It's the way you view ideas, people all around you. If you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, well, you're right again. And it's all a matter of attitude. What you think is ultimately dependent on how you behave towards certain thing. Having a positive attitude, my friends, is very important in life. And trust me, 85% of your success in life depends on only one word, and that is having a positive attitude. The power to choose your attitude lies with you. No one can take that power away from you. If you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, well, you're right again. So it's all in your mind. Have a positive attitude today. Well, this nice looking smiley out here only tells us one thing. If you have a positive thinking, it will always result into a positive attitude, and vice versa. If you think good about things, good things are meant to come your way. We all must have read about this beautiful book called The Secret. Well, if you want positive things to come in your life, you can attract those positive things by thinking in a positive and an affirmative manner. Well, positive attitude is having a lot of benefits and a lot of positivity around it. So let's understand, how can we as individuals benefit by having a positive attitude? Well, some of the benefits are, it helps us in achieving our goals and attaining success. All of us want to have success in life, don't we? So, in order to have success, we need to have a positive attitude, which will help in bringing more and more success into our lives. Success is achieved faster and more easily. If you keep crying and complaining and cribbling about things, success will never touch your door. It will run away from you. The more happy you are and the more positive you are in life, success comes to you faster and quicker. Positive attitude also leads you to be more happy in life, and more happiness attracts more success in life. More energy. If you are positive, you will have boundless amount of energy, and people will always be shocked to see that how come you are having so much of energy all the time at any point of the day. Greater inner power and strength. Well, you learn how to be resilient, you learn how to be rock solid in your internal or in your mental energy, and that's important. Ability to inspire and motivate yourself and others. People always look for someone or the other to motivate them, and if you are somebody with a positive attitude, people will come flocking to you from all directions. Ability to surmount any difficulty. Well, we all face difficulties in our lives, don't we? Life is all about ups and downs. However, at the same time, if you are a person with a positive attitude, anything negative which comes in your life, you kind of just surpass it and sail through the negative times as well. Life smiles at you and people respect you. Well, these are all some of the benefits of having a positive attitude. If so many benefits are there, why don't we start having a positive attitude today? Well, having a positive attitude is very, very closely related to leadership behavior. Let's understand how and why. A good leader is somebody who always inspires people. You would not like to follow a leader who's always talking negative or always putting someone down. You always like to be around people who inspire you, who motivate you, and that's what a good leader does. And a good leader has a positive attitude. He reflects maturity. You want to follow a leader who's mature in his way of thinking, right? So, attitude is linked to behavior. Care and empathy. A good leader who has a positive attitude always has a caring behavior and always feels empathetic towards people. Admiration. Good leaders do not ask for people to admire them. Their behavior is such that people automatically admire them. Being enthusiastic. A good leader always is energetic and enthusiastic. If you are not energetic and enthusiastic, how will people follow you? So you need to walk the talk. And also having motivation teams. So these are all behaviors which really link having a positive attitude to a good leadership behavior. How to get a positive attitude? Well, we have understood how to have benefits of good leadership behavior or benefits of a positive attitude. Now, how do we get positive attitude? By making certain changes in ourselves. Let's understand how to get that. Let's be open. Do not be like a closed book or closed person who's not accepting new ideas, new ideologies, new opinions. Be flexible, and that's how you get a positive attitude. Always be balanced. Try to be a balanced person. Do not go into too much of extremes. Into any extreme behavior is bad for ourselves. So learn how to be balanced. Think right towards people. That's very important. Manage your anger. If you have trouble controlling your anger, I would rather say go for any kind of help that you need. Psychological help or also meditation really helps in controlling and managing your anger. Remove the word impossible from your dictionary. Even the word impossible has I am possible. So nothing is impossible, my dear friends, in this world. Everything is possible if you put your mind and your soul to it. Having a winning attitude. Always think win-win. Never think in terms of losing. If you have a win-win attitude, it's something that will help you go a long, long way in life. Aim high. Aim for the stars. You will land somewhere near the moon at least. Never ever give up. It's really difficult to do that. I know at times when you're feeling low, you feel like giving up, but I would really urge you, stay positive. Think of a solution, not problem. Whenever you're faced with any difficulty, don't think about the problem. Think about having a solution to that particular problem. My friends, in these particular ways, you can have a positive attitude. So start working towards these changes. Well, folks, if you really want to make some changes to yourself, you need to make changes in 3 particular aspects. Let's see what they are. These 3 changes need to be made: changes in your attitude, changes in your behavior, and changes in your way of thinking. Well, these are 3 things or parameters. When you start making changes on this, you will see success coming your way definitely. How to change your attitude? Well, Mr. Stephen Covey, a very well-known author and a philosophist, has mentioned in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He mentions saying that life is only 10% of what happens to you and 90% of what you actually make of it. Attitude is the foundation of every person, and hence change happens personally from inside out. If you want to make changes, you need to make changes within yourself. No one can teach you how to have a good attitude. It's something that you need to feel and something that you need to yourself work on. So start accepting full responsibility for your actions and behavior. It's very important that you should be in control of your life and not life having a control over you. How do you make changes to your pattern of thinking or behavior? Well, to change your thinking, it's very important that you start thinking in a logical manner in every situation. Don't be flooded by emotions so much. It's important to feel logical in every aspect of your life. And let's look at now certain tips to help us make these changes in our way of thinking. Have power of positive affirmation. Positive affirmation means believing in yourself and talking aloud those particular mantras or those particular phrases which help you be in a positive state of mind. It's important to meditate daily. I'm sure we already know that. Be a master of your moods. Do not let your mood get affected by what other people say or reactions or criticism of others. Learn how to be in control of your own mood. Wake up with a resolve to stay happy during the day. Every day when you wake up in the morning, you have 2 choices. Either you feel that you are going to have a fantastic day, or secondly, you turn up to yourself by saying, I hope I have a great day. Well, believe in yourself and believe that you will have a wonderful day. Seek happiness and contentment in the present. Be in the present always. Don't think about the past or the future too much. Allow yourself to be always playful and childlike. It's important to always be like a child. Remember our childhood days. We used to be so carefree and so much of fun used to be there, right? Somewhere when we grow up, we learn how to be more and more serious. So let's today put a full stop and learn how to be more playful. Appreciate and enjoy what you already have. Be thankful and have gratitude for the things you have. Learn how to apply a full stop. Don't keep running and rushing always. Have a full stop in your life at times. Your body is your temple, so honor it. Treat your body with a lot of respect and treat your body with a lot of courage. It's important. It is the temple of yours. Focus on changing yourself rather than changing the world around you. Focus on yourself, not on the world, and that's the crux of thinking or changing your pattern of thinking. My friends, if you start doing all these tips which are mentioned on the slide, you will see definitely certain changes in your pattern of thinking. Well, we have learned how to change our attitude and also change our thinking. Now let's understand how to change our behavior. Well, we need to change our behavior through true assessment, determination and discipline. Friends, you need to understand what aspect of your behavior you want to change. Once you know what you want to work towards, you will start assessing yourself in a true manner, and through determination and discipline, you will definitely be able to change your behavior. Well, we have two choices. Whenever there is something which happens, any stimulus from outside, instead of reacting to it, it's important to respond towards that particular stimulus. Well, do not be reactive, be proactive. By that I mean to say, whenever there is a stimulus from outside, you have a choice whether you want to react to it or whether you want to respond to it, and accordingly you do the needful. So it's important to be proactive and not reactive, and that's the responsibility that you have on yourself. Friends, I would like to conclude by saying that this module on positive attitude and pleasant personality is something that will really help you in your overall life, not only as students but till the time you live. Having a positive attitude and a pleasant personality will definitely make success come to you rather than you running towards success. Well, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and please do like and share your comments and feedbacks with us. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.